My name is Bredzo. I'm auditioning for Ariel.
All right, let's see what you got.
All right. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs?
Okay, no.
What? But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people.
No, I think we need to take that one back.
I thought that was great. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.
Wow, that was bad. Next.
What's up, ASG? Welcome to the Little Mermaid 2023 Rewind in honor of ramping up for Snow White. We picked out 4 movies that are live action adaptations, and one of them that we picked, the rest of them are surprises, but the first one we picked is The Little Mermaid. So let's jump into it.
Yeah.
I had remembered the cartoon series, or the cartoon, not series, but the cartoon movie from 1979 vaguely.
Yeah.
But rewatching that and then watching The Little Mermaid, you know, it did kind of catch me up.
Yeah.
Differences of them. But I will say, I remember this movie being extremely hated.
Dude, yeah. Of course, like the casting when it first happened was a big deal. But then even when the movie came out, I mean, I remember it not making very much.
Yeah.
I remember people all just shitting on it.
Yeah.
And I think like I don't know. Surprising enough, I kind of low key enjoyed it.
Right, it wasn't that bad.
No,
it wasn't that bad, and I could see if you were a hardcore like Disney fan, like you probably wanted to see more of like
there's
like
definitely
scene by scene. There is some changes, you
Yeah.
know. There is some changes. Like the one big notable thing, or noticeable thing, we're with Eric for a little bit longer in the live action.
Yeah,
and
way
we see his mother, and he's adopted in this one.
Mm.
Little differences in there. Obviously, everybody made a big deal about the race change, which wasn't really a big deal.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, all in all, the singing and stuff was great.
Mm-hmm. Halle Berry, if that was really her singing?
You said Halle Berry?
Bailey, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say, yo, dude.
Shit, if that was really her singing, hey, that was crazy.
Girl's got pipes.
Yeah,
she's got pipes on her. She's really good because I'm a sucker for, like, you know, musical stuff like that. So like that's some really good singing though, for real. But let me talk about my favorite song in there was Sha la 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 la. It was like a kiss digger. Yeah, that shit was. I love that.
I like that scene a lot too, and just to kind of compare it a little bit to the cartoon one, that scene I feel like in the live action one is a lot more like animated, if that makes any sense, as far as like there's a lot more action going on with the other animals that are singing along with Sebastian. So I actually liked that musical number in the live action.
I couldn't really tell. Like, I think they might have. I don't think they really changed up a lot from like the lyrics. So I think it was literally the same lyrics and everything.
For most of the songs, I think there is some changes in Ursula's song. Unfortunate Souls. Towards the end of that song, she starts singing about how men in the surface world like women that, you know, just don't talk, and if you're just a pretty face, then you're just gonna get them in. That's all like cut away from her number in the live action one, probably just to kind of kid friendly it up a little bit more. Yeah. But there was a lot of like little changes like that I felt like were darker in the cartoon.
Yeah.
But then it was lightened up in the movie. Yeah. But then there was other moments in the movie that were darkened up, like the boat crash was insane in the live action one. I actually really liked that. Yeah. I mean, there's fire coming down on this boat, everything's crashing in on them, and then Ariel has to save, and there's an extra little save in there where she like saves the dog. Love that moment. Yeah. Another piece that is really expanded on. She misses out on the meeting with Triton.
This is something I heard. They kind of made sure that like they wanted to have different like different girls for different parts of the sea. In the live action, they just meet. They have like their annual meeting. But in the cartoon, it was kind of more like a show or like a concert.
Yeah.
Run by Sebastian, and Triton comes out and everything. It's kind of like a celebration and stuff. But in the live action, it was more of like there was this meeting and she wasn't there. Kind of like the same thing where she wasn't there. She was doing the same stuff, but you know, little pieces like that made it a little different. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's not really a reason to full on like go for this movie's neck. It was a little long.
If I do have absolutely one, because this wasn't a perfect movie. If I really do have one complaint, there was no need for this to be 2 hours long. 2 hours and 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, we'll just estimate 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Literally
it felt
an
like
extra hour of runtime
Yeah.
from the other original, and you can feel it.
Yeah, you definitely can, because I was struggling. You know, maybe that's just we do these rewinds pretty late. So I'm like, my whole like my attention span is I'm like.
It's a great movie.
Through and I was enjoying it too. Like I wanted to like, you know, keep myself awake for it because I was actually enjoying it.
Every scene was like elongated by like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it just it causes this pacing problem where we don't really see Ursula a lot in the live action one.
Yeah.
We really, I think maybe 35 minutes in.
Yeah, we see I think her screen time is probably about like 25 minutes.
And I'd say she maybe,
which that's probably a lot.
Matched that in the animation, which is a shorter movie. Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't think about it like that. But it's hard to take the exact same movie and put it on there, because sometimes that's not what people want. I've seen a lot of people say, I don't want the exact same, like I don't want cartoon to live action exact same one. I've seen people say, I want the exact same movie as from the cartoon, just live action. But it's like you're on a uneven scale here, because you're gonna have a lot of people who like that stuff, a lot of people who don't like it. So I think they went the route with people who don't want like the same exact story, like I think bit part by part.
I think the Disney people, the Disney fanatics,
hardcore Disney fans, for sure.
They're gonna have to learn what comic book fans had to learn with the MCU, which is like we can't do every little thing.
Because then it's like you're throwing all this money into the same, literally carbon copy story.
Yeah.
And you know, I think
after a while, that's burning. You're burning that out.
And to think I think that's pretty much what they're doing with the How to Train Your Dragon series live action. Oh, then another thing I mentioned is that the ending scene with Ursula is like huge.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like most of the budget went into that.
Oh yeah, she looks great.
Yeah,
she looks great.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Tearing shit up, and then I mean, it's kind of another like violent. It happens in both where she gets stabbed by the boat.
Yeah, she gets stabbed by the boat because of Eric.
Like, damn.
That's Eric. Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
It really is. And you know what? We missed Sebastian in this movie. He was like, I feel like they toned him down, but Sebastian in the cartoon had a whole scene where he was fighting where he was like running away from the chef, which is a really cool scene.
Yeah.
And like the chef like tears up the whole kitchen and stuff, and he's making stuffed crab. And he was like slicing up the fish and stuff. I was like, I was like talking to Shannon. I was like, this definitely would not have worked. It worked in the cartoon, but it wouldn't have worked in the live action, because that would have been crazy. I don't know. I really can't say a lot of negative stuff. It's not, like you said, it's not the perfect movie at all.
Yeah.
But I do feel like, people might have been tripping.
Yeah.
People might have been tripping about this movie.
I don't want to seem like we're just caping heavy for it, because like there is some really corny acting.
Oh, don't even get me started on Awkwafina.
Awkwafina, oh my gosh.
Awkwafina put on the most like is cringe too much of a harsh word in today's? I feel like cringe is just hella harsh. It was pretty painful, and I think a lot of people might have been more upset about the Scuttle change than they got Awkwafina. Yeah. If I was a hardcore Disney fan and I loved Little Mermaid, like I would have been pretty like pissed, like what the fuck is this, bro? They changed. Yeah, you can change every other character, but Scuttle, bro. Sebastian stayed the same. Yeah. But then you change up Scuttle. Flounder stayed the same.
Yeah, but the design was kind of different though.
Oh yeah. He was an actual flounder.
Yeah, which is like
it's obvious. Like, obviously that's
I hope no one was complaining about that shit.
Yeah. Scuttle though is the biggest complaint. I could see the most reasonable like complaint you could have. I could not stand Awkwafina's performance as Scuttle.
Yeah, Triton's the CGI.
Oh yes,
the CGI was great, but Triton is probably the goofiest actor, whoever that is. And
damn.
That CGI, Oh my gosh.
Damn, bro. I kind of like Triton in this.
He's so just like, his head just looks like it's... And his body's just sitting here.
Yeah.
I think maybe it is just because, like, the wavy hair in the water.
Yeah, that is like a weird...
And it just, they didn't pull it off quite right. Some of it looks really good. It really looks like they're in water. But for some reason with Triton, I don't think they tried as hard.
I don't know. But I like Triton. I do like Triton more in the cartoon. Mm-hmm. Because he kind of reminds me of, like... he was before King Neptune, but, like...
He did remind me of King Neptune.
King Neptune was probably inspired heavily on fucking Triton. I think the cartoon's still just amazing.
Yeah.
It's quick, to the point, you know. A classic story. Like a Disney princess story. So it's like, you know, it's one of those ones, it's a classic. So we're lucky we even got the live action. But still, I still think my biggest complaint is that runtime.
Yeah.
I'd say runtime, Awkwafina, questionable CGI. Those are the big three things.
I think I 100%. I think it's just, with all of these, for me, at the end of the day, it didn't need to be made. Right. Didn't need to happen. We already had this, you know. Yeah. But I'm also not a super fan of that. As a super fan of Turtle, Spider-Man, you know, Batman, whatever, I'm always wanting new content from that. Mm-hmm. So if I'm a huge Little Mermaid fan, I mean, I haven't seen a new one of this since the 70s. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, maybe we do need an updated one, and maybe it doesn't need to be fucking beat for beat. So yeah, I think it was okay to like pretty okay, like pretty good, like not too much to hate on.
We'll see what our rankings is after we get into this trivia. It's time for trivia and box office. What do you got for us, Chandler?
Crazy budget for this.
Really?
Crazy. $355 million for this movie, on a remake that everyone was shitting on before it even came out, before it even everything. Like, this was just doomed from the start. 355 is too much money.
Anytime you get into the 300s, you're gonna need to make your money back.
Yeah, and they only grossed $596.6 million worldwide. As we always talk about here, there is so much money that's not reported on these budgets.
Yeah.
So they did not make their money back. They 100% did not make their money back.
Yeah, that's a little, that's unfortunate, man. That's a big, how is Disney still keeping it up, man?
Yeah.
Biggest entertainment brand ever.
Yeah, literally. But I think it's absolutely ridiculous to spend $355 million on this. I'm sure a lot of it was like the water effects and stuff, which all of that was great, and some of it was live, like you were saying, some of that was shot live. So yeah, I think a lot of that just added to the budget. Ursula at the end, definitely. But anyway, let's get into some of the trivia about this. A couple of the differences that we did miss. So Ariel in the original obviously wears like this seashell bra, and that is not the case in this one. It's more of like fish skin that's over her.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I thought those were like seashell things.
It's like smooth, like fish skin. So the costume designer Colleen Atwood explained, I just think we wanted to have a more fish-like quality to the girls, having them all have seashells on their breasts seemed like a weird way to go, and when you start putting shells on real bodies, it's hard to make them look good. We went with a bralette that still has a fish vibe, but wasn't as aggressive as a shell bra. I guess this was like a big deal that they changed this.
Oh wow!
I didn't even notice or really care.
Yeah, right. I didn't notice either. Like that's a crazy part about it. I didn't notice, but now that you mention it, that is a crazy design change up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, because everybody's so used to the shell, seashell bra, and then it's just like turning into fish scales. But I mean, no, you're not gonna see me complaining about it because I didn't have no problem.
I didn't care. Yeah.
So it's like I can understand how people were kind of like weird, like weirded out about
100%. Like they had to do that. They had to. I mean, you can't just have.
That's difficult. Like costume.
It was literally seashell and string. You can't do that live action for a kids movie.
Yeah, it's difficult.
So anybody that was complaining about that, like you was just erging your Durgan with that one.
You was Ergen your Gergen, bro.
100%, bro. So obviously talking about the runtime, biggest difference between the remake officially is 52 minutes longer than the 1989 movie. So yeah, that is the official runtime for this movie. Way too fucking long.
Ouch.
And I hope not all the live action remakes are not like that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
all
the
ones that we chose are probably.
I'm sure they will be.
That Transformers pacing on some of these movies.
The live action movie introduces several characters that were not in the original film.
Yeah.
Like the parents and all these background people, including Queen Selena, which is the mom. What do we think about her being added, like the whole parent dynamic being added in?
Yeah, I just really didn't understand why that was there, but I mean, I didn't hate it. I mean, it was just, you know, they kind of just threw in, oh, Prince Eric's an orphan.
Yeah.
All that. I'm like, okay.
Because it's like in the original, it's all like his butler, or not butler, but whoever that guy is.
Yeah.
That's who's doing all the parent stuff. Like, oh,
right.
What are you doing, Eric? Da da da. And then in this, there's still the butler. I think he goes by the same name.
Yeah.
And then you just add in these parents. So yeah, that was a weird ass choice.
The only thing I can have to say about it is maybe they were trying to make like a certain dynamic of, oh, woe is, like when Eric's feeling all woe is me, there's this girl, and then, you know, probably have that like, you know, mother son, like, you know, you know,
relate to the kids a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think there a lot of those choices were made for that reason, for sure. Just some like little cameos, some MCU cameos.
Oh shit!
No, Beauty and the Beast cameo from the Princess Belle in that movie is seen walking around in the background when she's exploring like the square. She escapes from what's his name, and like is looking at the whole town and whatever. Yeah. I guess there's a Belle. A person dressed exactly like Belle that walks by.
What the hell?
We also
what the hell? It's Belle.
We also have, during that same marketplace scene, we see the fabric of the genie from Aladdin, and then we also see Jasmine's clothes in the scene, just chilling in the market. So
how did I miss that?
I did not see those at all.
After this, we're going to go back and rewatch that. Not laying my eyes on this movie ever again.
So the Part of Your World song sequence, that was all filmed over the course of 3 days. Holy shit. 3 days for that essentially music video. Yeah. Halle Bailey described filming the segment as the most beautiful experience of her life. Feeling all the feelings that she feels, her passion, her discomfort, everything that she was experiencing was so exciting for me to play. Just getting to sing a song I've loved ever since I was a child was really exciting.
She killed it though.
Yeah.
Like she really did kill it. I do. I will say that.
That's crazy. Like, you know, you come up as a kid singing this song forever and then you get to perform it on screen. Yeah, that is a crazy. This is like a little funny piece of trivia outside of the movie. So on May 5th, 2023, a video of the film's trailer and its audio was playing simultaneously for the visuals of Transformers Rise of the Beasts trailer. Both trailers are playing at the same time. Both audio is playing at the same time, and you see them both like overlapped at the same time. This was all during a screening of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It was at AMC Theater in Franklin, Tennessee. What?
That's weird. Shit.
Yeah, but it went fucking viral on socials and everything, and everyone was like talking about this crossover between the Transformers and the Little Mermaid.
Dude, what a time. We had Rise of the Beast and Little Mermaid trailers. Like, what the fuck?
But this film did underperform, due to it underperforming at the box office. The UK, or the 4K Ultra HD release for the film was canceled.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
And it was only released as a store exclusive at Best Buy and Walmart.
Damn, that's bad. They wouldn't even release a steelbook on it.
Yeah.
That sucks, because, like, you know, I know there's somebody out there that likes to collect physical media, and I'm sure there's somebody out here who likes to do physical media and collect Disney
Little Mermaid
stuff.
Or Disney, bro. The Disney fandom
like the Disney princess stuff.
Crazy.
Somebody out there just like is probably kicking and punching the air because they didn't get to get like a steelbook or a 4K release. They might do it at some point.
Maybe
they might.
I mean, bro, I feel like, you know, with this one here in like 10 years, people might look back at it a little more fondly as we did. I mean, this was the first time I've ever watched it. I'm sure if I did watch it 2023 when it came out, with everybody's opinions going on at the time and everything, that may have swayed my shit. You know, that may have, you know, made me look deeper into the flaws than just kind of throwing it on and enjoying it with some friends. So
right, I can see that.
Hopefully, you know, maybe in 10 years, 5 years, people look back on it fondly, and Disney, you know, puts out a proper full-on release for it.
But yeah, man, guys, The Little Mermaid 2023, you know, not too many complaints, just a little bit of complaints of it. It wasn't the greatest movie, but the singing and everything like that, you can't hate on that. That shit was amazing.
Yeah,
they killed it.
I mean, bro, Under the Sea is forever a banger.
Oh yeah, Whoever's singing it, dude. But I'm telling you, sha la 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 la, my yo mind, you gotta kiss the girl. Yeah, that's my shit. Yeah, I love that song. We're throwing out ratings. I'm gonna give this like a 6.
Yeah,
6 out of 10.
5.5, 6 sounds about right, dude. I mean,
but part of me wants to give it a 7.
The pacing does.
Yeah, it really does ruin it.
Yeah.
ASG, let us know in the comments what you think about Little Mermaid 2023. What did you like about the cartoon? What did you like about the live action? We would love to know. Like, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell. Smack that notification bell. Smack that subscribe button. ASG, as y'all know, when you subscribe to Another Strong Geek, you are not just strong physically. You are strong up here and in the soul and spirit. So ASG, with that being said, thank you guys so much. Until next time, ASG, peace.